Problems 6C and D were being asked to identify and classify any local and absolute extrema. Extrema meaning the minimums and the maximums. So minimum would be where it's a local minimum, then the point on the graph would be the lowest point of any of the points right around it. And so I'm identifying this one right here as a local min. Over here we have a local min. The yellow highlighter is just identifying and showing you that there's no other lower y values in that little neighborhood, and same with over here. So all of the points on the graph that I highlighted, those are the ones where we have local mins. And so local mins at negative 5, 3, so we'll just list them down here. Negative 5, 3, we had negative 1.5 comma negative 3.2. It's kind of tedious. And then we had 2, negative 4, as well as 5, 0. And then I'm going to need a little bit more space over here, so let's do this. Local max, local maxes. Let's highlight those in a different color. So going back to the graph, I'm looking for any of the high points. Top of the hill points. So we've got this one right here. In the little neighborhood right around it, there are no other higher values. I get this guy right here. That's a little harder to tell. We talked about that in class. And then this one right here. So there's only 3 local maxes. Now, I realize that there is a high point over there. That will also be our absolute max, but it still meets the requirement of being a local max. So we have to include that here. So the first local max would be our negative 4.5 comma 5.5. Another local max at 0, negative 3. And then the last local max would be 4.5 comma 3. So that takes care of our local mins and maxes. And then our absolute min, we talked about that in class. So the absolute min is at 2, negative 4, or you could say an absolute min of negative 4 at x equals 2. I kind of like that as well. So we're going to identify our absolute max of, and that's the absolute highest point on the graph, and that's that one right there. There are no other higher values than the one that's right there in orange at negative 4.5, 5.5. So we have an absolute maximum value of 5.5 at the x value of negative 4.5. And that is it.